At night there is darkness, but during the day there is light. This is because of the sun. When the sun rises in the morning, the light that the sun gives off is what allows us to see in the world around us. I believe that the sun will always rise in the morning. I believe that the sun will always rise because I have always seen it happen. The light that the sun gives off is what wakes me up in the morning, and when I leave my house, the light that the sun gives off allows me to see in the world around me. I can see the fence that surrounds my house, the cars outside, the grass, the trees, the clouds, and the animals around me. I also believe that the sun will always rise in the morning because it has always happened. We know this because people used to worship the sun as a god. Rick Gore wrote about in National Geographic magazine about a young pharaoh who rose before dawn to greet the sun. When the sun came up, the sun's rays came down on him, and he thought it was a god that he revered. In literature, the sun is also talked about. Shakespeare wrote about the sun. I also believe that the sun will always rise in the morning because we know the sun is always there. Even if we cannot see the sun, we know it's there because of the gravitational pull that the sun keeps the earth in the earth's orbit. The earth stays in orbit because of the sun. We can see on a cloudy day because of the light that the sun gives off. Even though we can't see the sun, we can still see around us because of the light the sun gives. The sun might not be able to be seen, but we still know it's there. We also know that the sun doesn't just disappear at night, still because of the Earth's gravitational pull in orbit, but also because of the light that the moon gives off. The moon has no light of its own, but when the sunlight goes towards the moon and reflects off it, that is what we see. We see the sun's light, not the moon's. I believe that the sun will always rise in the morning because the sun is always there. We always know it's there because of the gravitational pull between the earth and the sun. The sun keeps the earth in orbit. I also believe this because people have always known about the sun. People used to worship the sun as a god. I also believe this because I myself always have seen the sun come up in the morning. It is what allows me to see in the world around me, and it's what wakes me up. I believe that the sun will always rise in the morning.